Davius Richard, along with Khalil Baker. We will open up the floor immediately for questions. So raise your hand, we will get you a microphone. We have. You start right in the first row. Maybe not.
James Hill Sports, James Hill. Congratulations on the Celebration Bowl. When I came by campus and covered your homecoming, you guys had a certain look in your eye. You maintained that down the stretch. Talk about what you guys were able to do, and in particular against Jackson today.
Honestly, we didn't really do nothing special. We just did what we did all season. That looking, you said in the eye from homecoming, we had that the first game of the season. So, throughout the whole season, we just came that same mentality, the same mindset, and we knew it was at stake.
Like you said, it just rolled over. From the first game, we knew what type of team that we had and the things that we could accomplish. So from there on, we just kept our head down, kept working.
Right here.
Third row, to the right.
Aaron Wilson will be the manager of Constitution, so this is for you. Aaron Wilson with the manager on Constitution. Davis, for you, you had a big game on the ground and through the air. Just kind of, what were you seeing? How were you able to make plays consistently?
First and foremost, it started off with the game plan. Coach Leone did a great job with that. Then it went to the offensive line. Those 5-6 guys that played today. The boys played their heart out. Some of them could barely walk through the game, so they did a good job of doing that. Opened up the run game, and then that led to the passing game. Our receivers did a good job of tracking the ball, catching the ball that came their way, making their plays. And then the running backs, the boys ran with an edge on their shoulder today, but I ain't even surprised they do that every week. It probably our first time seeing that, but I see it throughout practice and throughout each game. We got a two-back system, boys. That's all for them. The boys just did their job.
Third row.
Right here.
Manuel Glade to Crush Sports Talk. Davius, they make a big play to send the game in overtime. What was your team's mentality to come out in overtime and drive that ball down the field and score that touchdown?
Like I said 1,000 times, like Coach Oliver said 1,000 times, we keep on thermostat mentality. We say that temperature from like 68 degrees, and then just keep it up. When a good play happens, keep playing. When a bad play happens, keep playing. Because that wasn't our first time being in those type of situations. We've been in overtime before. We've been in 2-minute drives before. We knew it was at stake and just got down to our roots and do what we do.
Miles Johnson, Maroon Tiger. I want to ask y'all, as HBCU students, if y'all talk about HBCU culture and, for a top recruit that's in high school right now, maybe looking for an HBCU, what would you say that is special about your HBCU specifically and HBCUs in general?
I'd say that coming to an HBCU, you definitely going to get a family type vibe. Once you get to know the coaches and the players, once you come on your visit, it's definitely going to be a great feeling. You're going to get to explore the campus. You're going to get to see how students interact, how the football players interact with each other. Everybody's with everybody. There's no cliques. D-line with DBs, O-line, quarterbacks, we with whoever. We can go out to lunch with whoever. We can go bowling, to the movies. We do all type of things together. It's just a great family vibe, and it's something that we love to have.
Yeah, just to build on that, it's definitely emphasis on family. From the coaching style to the teachers to the administrators to the janitors, everybody around the whole campus just got genuine love for one another. I can tell you I can't even count how many fingers, how many lunch niggas I know, and that know me, and that know them boys. Like when we come in there, they show love, not just to us, but all students all around. So yeah, that's one major thing that you're gonna get from HBCU that I don't believe you get from other places.
AJ Jones with Johnny Cole's HBCU Stroll. With all the national attention being on Jackson State, the coach and the players, what were you guys saying to one another, and what did you say when you hit the field?
Well, it took all the pressure off of us, honestly. All the attention on them, all the cameras on them, so we just doing our normal routine. So when we came out there, we just knew our game plan, we knew how to dominate, and we knew we were going to dominate. That was our mindset coming in, and that's the mindset that we were going to have throughout the game.
Jamie Walker, Black College Sports Network. Khalil, this is for you. Talk about the contributions of Coach Courtney Cord coming in this year and what the difference is in that defense.
Coach Cord, man, he's a very impactful guy. When he came into the defense, he brought a different energy. You know, we play a gap sound football. It's energy based. If you can't run, if all 11 people can't run to the ball, you're not gonna play on this defense. That's the type of mindset that he have. We big on takeaways. We big on everybody making a play, game tackling, and he's just a great coach and mentor for us. He came in and helped right away. Coming to our system, it was no disconnect. All the coaches that came in was definitely no disconnect, and it was just something that we definitely built off of.
Bring it back right here.
Vaughn Wilson, HBCU Game Day. Guys, I don't know how much you know about the North Carolina Central history, but not too long ago, I'm sure Kyle knows, probably 2005, North Carolina Central was Division II. And now you sit atop HBCU football in Division I. Can you talk about what that means, being the team that brings that to fruition?
I mean, like you said, I probably don't know too much about it, but I know I see it every day when we go to the field, right up there. Where the coaches box at, they got D2 records and stuff like that, won the championships and all that, CIAA and all that. So, but it's a blessing to be able to play Division I ball and be able to be a part of the history of Central coming from D2 to D1, and then just establishing a winning brand.
All right, Shemai Cook here. Hi, Davius. Congratulations on the win. Going into this game, you guys were the underdog. What is your message to the people who underrated you going into this game?
I mean, first of all, we're not really. I mean, we kind of used to being an underdog. They always doubt us. And message to them, I mean, it's their opinions. Only opinions I care about is my coach and my teammates. So, I mean, they can believe what they want to believe. They can say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, I'm going off what these boys say about me. And these boys say nothing but great things about me, and I believe whatever they say.
Two more, starting on the left.
BJ Jones, inside HBCU football. Davius, since about 3:58, North Carolina Central has been trending on Twitter. You guys have become America's team. How does that feel to have this spotlight, Celebration Bowl, ABC, and have the nation's eyes, and to walk out with a big win, and now everyone knows who North Carolina Central is and who Davius Richard is?
If I could say one word, I'd say well deserved. These boys we put up a hell of a season from the start to finish, including the 2 losses. We've been through a lot of trials and tribulations throughout the season, but one thing these boys didn't do was complain. They fought through in all adversity, and then that was just the help with Coach Oliver. I mean, he does a great job of recruiting, and he's real specific about who he recruits. I remember when I got recruited here, he was just watching me the whole visit. He didn't tell me to the end, though, just saying he watching how I interact with people, how I interact with, like, the administrator and stuff like that. So he does a great job of recruiting players and also the coaches, because they speak the same thing. Everybody in the program speak the exact same language. No matter what question you ask, they always going to say the same thing.
Second row.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Particularly for this season, you started August, September, and sometimes maybe even in the spring. But there is a limited opportunity, whether it's at the interscholastic level, intercollegiate level, professional level, to win a championship. From both of you all, how does it feel to be a champion, in this case HBCU champion at the FCS level, Division I level?
Honestly, it's just a great feeling. You know, coming into the season, we knew what we had at stake. We knew what type of team we had. The relationships that we built, it's gonna be something that we're gonna hold on to forever. You know, these pictures are gonna last forever. You know, it's gonna be around Central. Got some, made history. Got some names in the history books. And the people that's gonna come to Central, just know that it's not gonna be sweet. You're just not gonna come to a championship team. You're gonna have to work, and you're gonna have to build with us.
Yeah, I could just say we blessed and highly favored from anything. I mean, God put us in a position. I'm really appreciative of that. But like you said, before this game, Coach was preaching. We're on one game away from a lifetime, and the championship lasts a lifetime. So when we 30, 40 years down the line, we come back to Central for our homecoming or whatever, we're going to see 2022 MEAC Conference champions, 2022 National HBCU champions. So, I mean, that speaks a lot. And like you said, throughout this season, throughout the whole year, the bond that we built with these guys, my teammates, is going to last a lifetime. Some of these boys going to be my best man, but most all of them are going to be invited to my wedding. That's how deep the bond is and how appreciative I am, man. Like, it's really a family here.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.